Hello and welcome to this short Numeritas guide on how to use the unique function. The unique function is one of Excel's newer functions, so you may not be as familiar with it as the others. To explain how to use the unique function, I have set up a scenario for when we may use it in our financial models. In a model, you may be required to meet certain risk criteria. In this example of a tenancy schedule, rent derived from one tenant cannot be more than 10% of the total rent. Firstly, we would use the unique function to select all unique tenants in a list. There are three arguments in the unique function. The first one requires you to select the range you would like to have a unique list for, while the second two are optional and defines whether you would like to have rows or columns and whether you would like a unique list that only appears once. The relevant column we need are the tenants, and we do not need the other two optional arguments. Now you can see that we have a list of all the tenants that are in the properties. We can then easily calculate the annual rent and the tenant concentration by using a SUMIF formula. Using simple conditional formatting, we can then easily identify which tenants have higher than 10% concentration, and in this case it is tenant E. The unique list of tenants will also automatically update if there is a new tenant. For example, if I include a new tenant, in the tenant list you can see that this updates to include the new tenant. Also, if I was to get rid of a tenant, for example, the vacant premises, you can see that the vacant premises is removed from the unique list. Another use of the unique function is to identify data which occurs only once. To do this, we will select our relevant array again, and in the last part of the formula, which is labelled exactly once, we will put a 1. This has now listed 3 tenants which have only one premise each in the properties. Another property of the unique function is that we can select the whole array using a shortcut. By typing just the first cell address in the array and the hash key, it will bring back the whole array. In this case, the cell is G14 and then the hash key. You can see now that we have selected the whole array. This shortcut can also be used in formulas, such as the count A formula. Instead of selecting the range, we can use the shortcut instead. This then quickly counts how many unique tenants there are. The useful thing about using this shortcut instead of selecting a range is that if the unique tenant list changes, the count will also update. I hope you found this video on the unique function helpful. Thanks for watching.